So the film starts with Aitana, who was coming to meet her parents after many years. She wanted to surprise her parents, but a strange lady opened the gate. It is found that this lady was the friend of Aitana's mom, Dory. She thought her parents would be very surprised and happy to see her, but the opposite happened. Her parents were frightened to see her. Her brother was a little happy to see her, who had loved her the most since childhood. Dory, in fear, asks Aitana, "Why did you come here?" She says confusedly, "I came to meet you. I was expecting you to be happy." But then her father interrupts, telling her to go upstairs and rest. Aitana now goes to her room and sees that someone had already slept on her bed. When she tried to see, someone who was there attacked Aitana. Aitana runs downstairs and said that there is a thief in my room. Meanwhile, a girl came out of that room. We learned that her name was Nadia. Aitana sees that Nadia had also worn her clothes, and she was sleeping in her room as if she was a member of this family. So Dory said, "Yes, after you left, we found her. We made her our daughter, and she gave us more love than you." Aitana gets angry. She says to her mom, "You get her out. I want to rest in my room." So Dory says, "Nadia will not go anywhere. You go to the upstairs room and sleep." She got angry, but here Gabi cooled her down, and these people went to rest. While going upstairs, Aitana glares at that girl because her parents were giving some extra importance to Nadia. After going upstairs, Gabi tells her that I am hungry. When Aitana goes down to get food for her, she overhears her mom and dad while passing in front of their room. Her dad was very angry with Aitana's arrival. He tells his wife, Dory, "What is she doing here? Tell her to go away from here. Even if she plans to stop in the city, she should stay in a hotel, not in our house." Hearing this, Aitana felt disheartened. Her own parents were saying all this about her. In anger, she comes to Gabi and says that we will not stay here for another moment. We will go from here, stay in a hotel, and then we will go to our aunt's house. She loves me very much, and she called her aunt, but her aunt did not pick up the call. These people also tried to reserve a room at the hotel, but all the hotels were closed. They had no place to stay. After Gabi's explanation, Aitana comes back to her parents' house. Here, Aitana sleeps because of fatigue, while we are shown that Gabi was now helping her mom, Dory. Suddenly, Aitana gets up in fear and sees that Nadia had taken her baby son. She was trying to hurt him, so she quickly took her son back. She went down to get his feeding bottle and started shouting at her parents to throw Nadia out of the house. I am saying that she will hurt us. She was going to hurt my son too. But here, her parents do not listen to her, and Aitana gets even more angry after seeing this. That her parents had also bought proper Christmas gifts for Nadia. And they were also giving her candies. Now she goes to her room in which Nadia was staying nowadays. She starts collecting evidence against Nadia here, so that she can explain to her parents that this girl is not right and they have kept her in their house. And finally, she finds an evidence. Nadia's ID card, in which Nadia's other name was written. She takes it to her parents and says, "Look, I told you that she is an imposter. She has told you the wrong identity." Now Dory also got angry. She shouted and told Aitana to shut up. "What do you know about her? She is very innocent. On a rainy day, she came to our house helplessly. She asked us for help. She just demanded food. And in return, she does all the work of our house. She takes care of us. Your brother takes care of Saul. What else do we want? She gave us the love that you could never give us. That's why she became more important to us than you." At the end, her mom also says that if you have a lot of problems with her, then you should leave from here, like you left us before. After hearing this, Aitana distressed. She decided to leave from here. But her brother Saul came after her. He starts making her emotional. He says, "You know how much I love you. You have come here after so many years. I don't want you to leave so soon." At his request and insisting so much, Aitana stops for this Christmas party. But Aitana's anger had not yet subsided. And from the window of the room, she saw that many other guests had come to her house except her uncle and aunt. They were all old people, and Aitana didn't recognize any of them. She was expecting her uncle and aunt to come, but they didn't come. When she tries to go down to talk about all this, she sees that her door is also not opening. Now to get out of here, Aitana jumps from the balcony, and all the guests' attention turns to her as she falls all of a sudden. A strange atmosphere is created, and Dory tells Aitana, "Don't misbehave." What kind of behavior was this? But now Aitana had decided, youth of Nadia in front of everyone. In the meantime, Aitana receives a call from her aunt, whom she had just called. She says to Aunt, "Why haven't you come to the Christmas party yet?" So Aunt said, "Your mom had said that this time they are not celebrating Christmas." That's why Aitana left, shocked. After all, why did her mom say that? Such a big party was going on inside. What would have happened if 2 more people had come? Aitana goes to the party and notices that everyone was giving a lot of importance to a man named Nicholas. Now Nicholas asks everyone to give drinks, and Dory's friend serves everyone a drink at the behest of Nicholas. After drinking, everyone starts dancing, and then Aitana's dad turns everyone's attention to himself and says, "My dear daughter, come to me and say something to everyone here." Aitana feels joyful. Her dad finally called her for the first time. But as she stood, her dad said, "I am talking to Nadia, not you." And she became more disheartened. Before Nadia could say anything here, Aitana loses her temper. She starts overreacting in front of everyone and says that my mom and dad, whom they have made their daughter, is not their daughter. I am their daughter. She is an imposter. I don't know how she has manipulated my mom and dad, and my mom and dad are giving her more importance than me. Aitana doesn't stop here. She also says harshly to her mom and dad's new friends, even to Nicholas. Her dad gets so angry at her behavior that he tells her to go to her room. Gabby and her son were also in the room. Anyway, now Aitana was asleep. At night, her son started crying out of hunger. When she came down, she was surprised that lively party was completely over now. Anyway, she had nothing to do with it. She took milk for her baby son, and when she started going up, she saw that Nadia was trying to steal something from the guest's clothes. She enraged. She caught Nadia's both hands and started pulling her upstairs, and started to say that now I will show my mom and dad your real face. You are a thief. When she was calling her mom and dad, Nadia was begging her, "Please don't do as such. My life is in danger. Please try to understand. Listen to me. They will kill me. They will not spare my life." After leaving Nadia here, Aitana goes to her mom and dad's room. She is surprised to see that there were strange ceremonial objects kept there that were looking the part of a ritual. In the meantime, she saw that all the people here had started to look for Nadia. She quickly took Nadia and hid in the cupboard. She also put her hand on Nadia's mouth so that no one could hear her voice. Nadia told her that all these people are looking for me to kill me, although I didn't do anything. But I know that all this is happening because of Nicholas's command. Here, it was a matter of a human's life. Aitana promised Nadia that I will not let anyone take your life. In the meantime, she started hearing her baby son crying. Being afraid, she came out of the room. She did not see her son anywhere. She came to the garden, checking the whole house. She had not seen her son yet. But then someone attacked her from behind, and she fainted. After a while, when she regained consciousness, she saw that her hands and feet were tied. And in front of her, all the guests of party were standing. Here, Nicholas comes in front of Aitana and says, gripping her face, "Let what is happening here. You will not say anything in this. We are all members of a cult whose leader is me. I worship the devil, and the devil gives us the power to do anything. And with the power of the devil, we are going to cure your brother today. But for all this, a sacrifice will be presented to devil. It will be of such person who your parents adopted and loved more than their own daughter. That's why they adopted Nadia and loved her more than you. Today, by sacrificing her, we will cure your brother. Aitana starts screaming and said, "How can you be so heartless? You will kill a human. I will not tell you about her." Then Nicholas said, "If you do not tell us about the place of Nadia, then we can also sacrifice your baby son, because you have also adopted him and loved him like your own child." Aitana was very scared, and to save her son, she told him the place of Nadia. Now these people bring Nadia here while dragging. And in front of Aitana's eyes, she is sacrificed by cutting her throat. After which, Nadia's blood, these people perform a ritual and bathes her brother Saul. Aitana cannot tolerate this sight and becomes unconscious. When she came to her senses in the morning, she was on her bed. Everything seemed normal here. When she came down, she did not see those people now who visited yesterday here. And today, her uncle and aunt were at her house. And all these people were looking happy as before. She started thinking all this that she had witnessed. Maybe it was her dream, or her illusion. Because now she did not even remember those things properly, as if someone erased from her mind. Now her mom and dad also started behaving well with her. They were not behaving strange like yesterday. Aitana sees that her dad and her uncle were cooking together. How could everything change so quickly? To clear her confusion, she came to the garden. The setting had entirely changed compared to the previous night. She accepted that whatever happened at night was her dream. But when she came inside, her thoughts also changed when she saw her brother standing on his feet. That is, really Aitana's mom and dad had sacrificed Nadia, because of which Aitana's brother was now able to walk. She told everyone about Nadia that she was a thief and ran away after stealing. Aitana also did not have any proof that she could prove all this. She kept quiet now because her brother had got a new life. And just by showing all these scenes, this movie ended here.